Yeah, hello scrappers. Some of the things you find inside of the items we pick up for scrap. Got 6 of these money bags, I guess you would say. They got locks in the top. See if I can do this with one hand. Turn the key. That little piece there pops up and unlocks the zipper. And then you can unzip the bag. Hard to do one-handed. You just press it in like that, it locks it down. I don't know if the zipper might not have been, yeah, it might have been all the way shut. I don't know if I got that on camera. Got 6 of them here. Had a 7th bag, but since it had the metal on it, I just left it in shred because I didn't have a key for it. All these, some of these have 2 keys. That one, these 4 here only have 1. These others have 2. And then I had that other one that had no key, had all these inside. So, a little bit of brass. Yeah, I'm not going to complain about free brass, not at all. So, I just thought that was kind of interesting. I thought, man, you never know what you're going to find. Anyway, I got a little item in here I thought I'd tear down. I'm not sure what it is. Looks like a piece of test equipment of some type. It's got bunnies and turtles on it. It says IEC Micro Max. So is it micro or is it max? It's got kind of a timer on it. It's got RPM right there, RPM up and down, and then minutes up and down. Could it be a time machine? No. I can't open it right now. I see there's a button right there to open it, but this thing, as you can see, the water on the table, it's been out in the weather for a couple of years. That's part of the reason I thought I need to probably go ahead and get this broke down. Got a screen here on top, but I thought to get into it I can probably pull these hinges off, and then maybe from there I can get in. It's hard, so it's either hard plastic or it's aluminum. I'll have to hit it with a grinder and see what we got. So I'll put the camera here in the tripod, and we'll see what we can do. Let me hit it with the grinder first, see what we got. Is it live or is it Memorex? Yeah, I'm prepared. I gotta plug the grinder in. It will work better that way. Of course, I guess I can always go like this with it, but yeah, kind of a dark brownish gray. A lot of dust flying, so I'm gonna say it's plastic. So we'll get our cordless screwdriver and we'll start. I really like these hinges. I might hang on to them. They're kind of rusty, don't look too good, but you know what? I think I've got a use for one of them. I started to make that new furnace for the waste oil burner out of a 20-pound propane bottle. I started making my cut around the top, but I wanted to weld a hinge on there first, or connect the hinge, weld it on, bolt it on, whatever. And now I'm thinking, it must have a piece up underneath. Why couldn't I use one of these hinges? That might make a nice, interesting hinge. I can try it, see how it works. If it doesn't work, go to plan B. They're falling everywhere, except into my hand. It must be stainless steel because they're not sticking to the bit at all. which it doesn't surprise me putting stainless steel on a piece of test equipment. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to force that open. Let me check these screws with a magnet. I'm not even kind of working blind here, not really seeing what you guys are seeing. Well, it's picking up something. Is it picking up the screw or is it picking up the little lock washer? It's not touching the screw. Not touching the screw, not that one anyway. I'm sure the others are the same. Yep, but it is picking up the lock washers. So, now we know. So I'll set these aside for right now. Put them in the magnetic dish. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, let me get this stuff off the table. So I may have to get violent. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I was kind of wondering, because I had the RPMs and stuff, so I was wondering, is it a centrifuge? And it is. Wow. Yeah, we got another screw right there. So we'll have to get inside and, okay, magnet is not sticking here, so we must have stainless steel. Lots of screws right there. So we'll go ahead and clean this up really quick here. Hope everybody's finding lots of good metal out there. Yeah, I went out this morning and I was kind of scrolling around on Facebook last night and saw a post where they had two freezers, upright freezers. Yeah, one turned out to be a refrigerator. One was an upright freezer, one was a refrigerator. And the freezer's the one that had those money bags or bank bags. It's a lot warmer today than it was yesterday. We had rain off and on all day long yesterday. So I got out here and tore down that ice maker. That took a little while. Been running around today. Told my wife I need to get a video out. It's late. It's already 6 o'clock. I thought, well, I still need to get a video out. Yeah, let me check these and find out. Are these? I think these are the same thing. Stainless steel screws with magnetic washers. I got one more piece here. That little thing's got a little bit of weight to it. This is the latch. That I broke. There we go. Nice heavy chunk of. I'll throw that one in short iron. Yep. Stainless steel. So I'll set that aside. Go out and throw that in my stainless steel bin later. And the rest of this is pretty much just going to be. See, I got foam or something in there, probably to help deaden the noise. The rest of that's trash. Thinking, what could I use that on for, you know, maybe separating. Couldn't put molten metal in it. It had to be. I thought maybe I could turn that one way or the other. That's aluminum. I thought maybe I could turn it one way or the other, and that would come right off. I got screws under there. I'm not seeing. I got a screw here. That might do it. We can try it. Yeah, kind of raised up a bit. The screw's already out there, but I don't know. Yeah, we got 2 screws here in the back. When I pulled that screw, that raised up the front. I got 2 screws here in the back. It's probably holding the back. Man, how long is it? There it is. I think they're a little overkill on those 2 screws. I thought, how long is this thing? It's not going to drop out, I don't think, because I think this is holding it. So, let's see. I get the curved jaw vice grips. And I'm just thinking, okay, if it rotates this way, it says rotation direction here. Would it be left hand or right hand? I don't know. Not really sure on that. So I think this, we'll try. That didn't work, did it? My wife dropped something at the store the other day and told me to bend over and get it. She said, you can bend over better than I can. I told you, I said, yeah, but you're closer to the ground than I am. If that hole went all the way through, that might make it easier. I'm not sure what, I think that's just rubber or something. Yeah, that didn't work, so let's tighten it back up and let's go the other way with it. At least it's staying put. Yeah, that's just sliding. Well, got a feeling I'm going to have to take the Sawzall to it. Hee-haw. Okay. Yeah, it's only 79 out here, so temperature-wise it's not real bad, but it is somewhat humid. So I'm going to turn this around here where you guys can kind of see. Yeah, this blade's pretty bad right up here, but it's pretty good at the end. Yeah. Yeah, I've been using that blade for a while. Yeah. Okay, now what do we got? 4 more Phillips. Yeah, when I was carrying this in, I thought, man, that'll probably be a 5 or 10 minute tear down. That's proven to be a little longer, isn't it? Plastic. Should be nice if they had better ways to recycle plastic. Now, what kind of goodies we got in there? You might want it come completely open. What is holding it? Well, there we go. We got a little bit of goodies here in the top, and we got a tray here, or a little non-magnetic. That could be stainless. Little Phillips screws. I'll see if I can get it with this number 2. If not, I'll have to go to a number 1. Yeah, that one came right out. Saw an article for a lot of you guys that have YouTube channels that are kind of starting out. I saw an article about YouTube now. They're trying to, I first was kind of reading it, I was kind of reading into it that why are they doing this, to make more money? They're losing money, they got to make more money. But they're going to change some of the rules. They're going to have chat that I guess you can chat with your viewer base, and I'll have to check that real quick. Okay, no sparks, that's sheet aluminum. But I got chat and a few other things, and then what it was saying is, I think to get monetized now you're only going to need 500 viewers, and instead of 4,000 viewing hours they dropped that down to 3. And they say the reason they're doing this is to compete with Twitter or TikTok. I think that's why they started, doing the short videos a while back, and then they added revenue on that. And I think they're changing some of the parameters even on the little short videos, where it'll make it easier to make money. So that's an interesting little piece, but I got no use for it, so take it apart and scrap it. We got a nice little chunk of copper right here. If you guys can't see that, just a lot of copper windings in that little jewel right there, and they're easy to just kind of put it in the vise, spread it apart, and it slides right out. I think that bracket's aluminum, so I'll go ahead and clean that up off camera. And what do we got left here? Circuit board. I'm pretty sure Al's Recycling takes circuit boards. I don't know if they have to be prepared any certain way. I'll have to give them a call on that. I've got about 3 barrels full of circuit boards out there, kind of mixed, low grade, medium grade. I think there are a few motherboards in there. But nothing I expect to make big money on. Anyway, this one's not too bad of a looking board. There's quite a few chips, so that might be, I don't know. I know CU Scrapping or Roger there at CU Scrapping and several others could probably tell me if that's a medium grade board or if it's still a low grade board with all these chips on it. I know Roger sends a lot of stuff off to Board Sort. I may have to pick his brain one of these days. Kind of learn the ins and outs of circuit boards. I don't really get a whole lot of them. You know, out of stuff like this that I tear down, which, you know, not a lot of stuff. Some of your newer refrigerators have circuit boards in them. Some of them have a panel on the back. You can pull that panel off the back, and there's a big old circuit board in there. Got a decent little motor here. I'm not exactly sure what I have to do to get it off of there. I'm sure the angle grinder would make quick work of it. And got a little plug in there. Not sure, it's got something else up here. Fuse maybe? Yep, fuse just popped out, laying down there by right in front of my toes. Okay. That's what I kind of had a feeling on. Let's see, we got 2 screws here. Yeah, I heard that noise. I thought, okay, my bit's coming loose. It's hitting against the sides here. A little bit of wire in here, not a whole lot, but almost need the fan. Yeah, I got a scare earlier. I looked at the website for the news channel and it was saying, I think next Monday, 110 degrees. I thought, oh no! Then I refreshed the page and it dropped down to 99. I thought, okay, that's better. I got some little screws right here. Okay, that's not going to work. So, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Ooh, must have nicked myself. I got a little spot of blood there. I guess this might have to be an R rating now that I got blood involved in the video. Parental guidance. Is that one going to turn or am I stripping it out? Yeah, that one's turning. I think that other one was just stripping though. It's an interesting little machine here. I can see why the lid locked down, being it was a centrifuge. That's not wanting to turn. I got this better one here. Yeah, that's not wanting to work. Had 3 of them out, and the 4th one does not want to play. So, looks like there's a piece of rubber in there. I'll get the angle grinder. I got deep enough. I think I'm deep enough now. Let's find out. Yeah, screw head's gone. And then I got a little spot I got to pry up on here. There we go. I think this is aluminum. I'll have to check everything. I got kind of a metal bar on that. Yeah, set that aside. That's why I like short sleeve shirts, right in my forehead. Yeah, I think that's a nice piece of sheet aluminum. Let's see, nothing sticks. Now we got get that out of there. Cut this connector off here. And we got a screw connector here. Get this cleaned up real quick. Okay, there's our wires. Most of them. Couple here. Get another plug. Okay, now got threads there. We got a little bitty, that looks like about 1/4 inch. So let me change the bit here. Give 'em a little impact. And I'll have to check these with a magnet, find out, does it stick? No, it does not stick. So, more stainless. Alright. So that's about it. I gotta check this board. This board might be, yeah, that's aluminum too, so I'll have to finish cleaning it up. And then we got a nice chunk of aluminum plate here. I just have to take putty knife or chisel there. Got the 4 legs. Have to, a couple rivets right here to drill out. A couple screws right here to pull out. Okay, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. I don't think I've ever seen anybody scrap out a centrifuge before. So now you kind of know how it's done, what's in it, kind of what tools you might need to do it. A big hammer always works. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by and watching. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Take a look around if you'd like to, and then see if I can earn your subscription. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Share with your friends. I want to remind everybody about the Amazon affiliate link. It's down there in the description below the video, somewhere down there. And we'll see you guys in the next video. Don't get too hot, stay hydrated, and happy scrapping. Bye bye.